And our next speaker is so heart-centered. I cannot wait for him to have his moment in the spotlight, because he is such an inspiration and his mission is so big. When he shares it with you, I know it's going to open all of your hearts as well. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the stage Ubaid. How are you, brother? I know that you're ready, Ubaid. We can't wait to hear your beautiful words. So I'm going to introduce you, my friend, because the stage is yours.
Thank you so much for this introduction. Every great story begins with a desire, a longing for something transformative, meaningful, and enduring. As a physician turned out as a physician who's now a burnout recovery coach, I deeply understand this fundamental human need, the desire to restore balance, find inspiration, and connect deeply with the world. I have witnessed it firsthand, the struggles of frontline healthcare workers. I was one for the last 15 years as an MD. I have been there and I have witnessed dreading shifts, running on empty, losing passion, missing family time. But it doesn't have to be this way. It all boils down to one thing: burnout. Burnout among healthcare professionals is alarmingly prevalent. According to the Journal of American Medical Association, about 50% of US physicians report symptoms of burnout. This epidemic affects personal lives, patient safety, and incurs significant economic losses, including increased turnover and reduced patient satisfaction. Burnout thrives in isolation. However, when we share our struggles and vulnerabilities, we foster a community and resilience. Healthcare workers are prone to more trauma and hence a greater need for them to utilize in house resources to combat it. The actionable tool here is to create a safe space for storytelling and vulnerability, fostering emotional safety and collective healing. I discovered firsthand how much storytelling helps foster connection amongst healthcare workers. The actionable tool that we created as first line healthcare workers, and I witnessed it with my teams during the times of COVID, was that we thrived when we shared our stories together and connected with this emotional safety and collective healing that was primarily helping us, help with the COVID 19 during those days. Similar stories I heard when I came to New York City. Now, it was sure a hell in Iowa, and I couldn't imagine how difficult it was for people who dealt with this catastrophic disease in New York City. When I came in there, I heard all these stories from them, and again, I encouraged storytelling amongst my colleagues. Again, this was a transformative experience, learning from them, their experiences, and now this is what I share in my program that I am developing, and this is a new direction I have taken on in my life. Authenticity has guided me profoundly. In 2012, I remember during my US visa interview, I was asked this question: would you work in US? And contrary to the belief, like what was being told, was that I'm just going there to visit. But actually, I was going there to appear for my clinical exams. And I answered honestly that if given the opportunity, yes, I'll come and visit and work in USA. And to that, the visa officer replied, and I remember that, thank you for being honest with me. I know how many people would have answered. And my visa was eventually approved after administrative processing, and I came to Chicago, New York. Thanks to Almighty Allah, after having been on this journey for 10 to 15, more than 10 years now, uh, I recently completed my online education MBA through Power Business School in Spain. And this concluded a journey that I began in University of Iowa. And my healthcare leaders asked me, what if you can finish this program in 2 years? And I confidently replied, then I'll finish it in five. Supported by an incredible team at Unity Point Health, I achieved this milestone in under 4 years. My team allowed me to take time off whenever I needed for any reason. And in return, I had to be available for them whenever they had their planned days off. Balancing multiple roles isn't straightforward. Via many world class energy alignment coaches, I got to reflect deeply on moments of self abandonment, betrayals, and learn strategies to reclaim self worth. Today, after many years of trauma research, we are fortunate to understand the beneficial impact of these science backed methodologies, breathwork, trauma informed yoga, EMDR, somatic therapies. These are just a few that I can name right now. These practices reactivate essential brain areas which are shut down during any trauma or stress related situations. Establishing daily intentions and prioritizing tasks clearly each morning is an important aspect we teach our clients in our program. Even small mindful practices can transform chaos into clarity and burnout into resilience. Healthcare workers often hesitate to set boundaries until burnout forces their hand. Effective boundaries such as clear on call expectations, protected rest periods, and unplugging from the devices before bed. These are all very critical things that are needed for sustained wellness. I have learned this the hard way. TikTok and unplugging from social media remain one of my biggest challenges. I work on overcoming. But I have to give TikTok credit. Two of my coaches who have had the greatest impact on my journey so far, where I stand today, I met them on TikTok. Um, so burnout need not to define your story. Through storytelling, intentional alignment, and clear boundary setting, transformation is within your reach. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with me today. Your story matters, your health matters, and together, through our coaching and consulting services and the power of storytelling, we can end this epidemic of burnout. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. Ubaid, my God, you rocked it, my friend. You absolutely rocked it. Let's have some love for Ubaid in the chat. What was one thing you took away? What's one insight? What one emotion that came out for you when Ubaid was sharing his powerful story? Because this is such an important mission. And I saw people putting into the chat some of the things you were saying, Ubaid, these powerful strategies and how important they are. And I really want to honor and respect you for this, Ubaid, because I know that what you shared in our group is that you've had some challenges personally in the last few days and that you didn't feel ready, but you did it anyway, brother. You did it anyway because you were born ready and you're always ready to take the stage. And I just want to honor you stepping up and sharing your beautiful heart with us today. So let's have another round of applause for this incredible man with his heart-centered message. Ubaid, you rock, my friend, and I can't wait to debrief with you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.